Your most valuable skill is becoming obsolete. The thing you think is helping you is actually making you replaceable. You spent decades mastering complex workflows and deep technical knowledge, believing that this expertise was your ultimate moat. But a silent shift is happening. While you were perfecting your craft, a new type of intelligence was learning to replicate it. The very expertise you rely on is being stripped of its premium, leaving you vulnerable in a way you never imagined. Imagine a senior software engineer who spent 15 years mastering C++. Suddenly, an LLM can generate functional, optimized code in seconds. This isn't just a faster way to type, it's the automation of logic. A 2023 study by MIT researchers found that developers using AI completed tasks 55% faster with significantly higher quality. This realization hits like a physical blow. The mental models you spent a lifetime building are being mirrored by neural networks. The barrier to entry for your specialized skill is collapsing. What once required a decade of study now requires a well-crafted prompt. The moat around your career is drying up right before your eyes. We are moving beyond simple pattern matching into the era of reasoning models, like OpenAI's o1. Unlike previous iterations that merely predicted the next word, these models use chain-of-thought processing to mimic human logic. They can debug complex legal documents or architect entire cloud infrastructures by thinking through the steps. This isn't just retrieving information, it's replicating the decision-making process. When a machine can simulate the deliberative reasoning of a professional, the value of knowing the answer evaporates. If the machine can navigate the logical hurdles of your profession, the only thing left is the human oversight, which is much harder to scale. Expertise is being commoditized. In the past, being a subject matter expert meant you held the keys to specific, hard-to-access information. Today, that information is ubiquitous. When a junior analyst can use AI to perform the same data synthesis as a senior consultant, the premium for knowing vanishes. Look at the legal industry. A recent report from Goldman Sachs suggests that 44% of legal tasks could be automated. We are entering a period where the cost of expertise is plummeting towards zero. If your primary value is simply being a repository of facts and procedures, you are competing against a tool that never sleeps and costs pennies to operate. However, this isn't just a story of decline, it's a story of a widening gap. A new class of high-earning workers is emerging, those who understand how to leverage these tools. The gap isn't between humans and machines, but between those who use AI and those who ignore it. According to a recent LinkedIn survey, professionals who demonstrate AI literacy are seeing significantly higher job mobility and salary growth. This new class isn't just performing tasks, they are managing systems. The divide is growing between the task doers, whose value is dropping, and the system drivers, whose value is skyrocketing as they command the new digital workforce. To survive, you must pivot from being a subject matter expert to an AI orchestrator. You cannot compete with the machine on raw knowledge or processing speed, so stop trying. Instead, focus on the architecture of the problem. An orchestrator knows how to chain multiple models together, how to verify the output for edge cases, and how to integrate AI results into a larger business strategy. Your value is no longer in the what, but in the how. You are the conductor of a digital orchestra, ensuring every instrument plays in harmony. The goal is to move up the value chain, from executing the work to directing the intelligence. Your value isn't in what you know, but in how you direct the intelligence. The era of the solo expert is ending, but the era of the orchestrator is just beginning. Prepare yourself for the shift, or risk being left behind in the wake of the automation wave. If you want more videos like this, subscribe and follow Oops, It's AI. See you in the next one.